Ken Allison with IDI, and boy do I have a machine to show you. This is the new IDI 18E. That would mean an 18 bag per hour electric machine. These are being made for IDI through Krendl Corporation. Krendl actually, you guys have known them, they've been in the industry a long time. So when it comes to service, warranty, being able to take care of it, fix it on the fly, those kinds of things, these are very durable machines. They're not plastic. I'd like to show you some features about the machine. Obviously, we still have the same features we've always had, where you have two electrical lines coming in. This gives us a reading on how those power sources are doing. Right now you can see we've got 120 and 121 volts coming into the machine. We want to make sure when we turn the machine on that those stay above 110. If they drop down below that, obviously we've got power that's not enough to really drive the machine, and you'd want to look for another power source at that point. Next to that, we have our control for a variable speed blower. The nice thing about this is if you're getting too much air, you need to be able to turn that down. Obviously, if I'm seeing a lot of dust come out the other end, I'm putting too much air in. If I'm not getting enough arc coming out of the machine, I just want to add a little bit more. Next to that, this is actually a switch to disable all power to the machine. There's two ways to do that. One's going to be the switch here, the other's going to be to hit the emergency shutoff right here. That will turn everything off. Now, if I want to turn everything back on, I need to not only pull that out, but I need to also then hit the start switch again. Now, between those, what I didn't talk about, right here we have our main control system. So right now I've got everything off. I can move this over to manual, where I turn on the blower manually. Let me go ahead and turn this off for now. By the way, that beeping you hear is the safety sound. You can open up the panel and you can control that. The way that you would control that sound is inside the panel on the side of the machine. You're going to turn that from 5 seconds all the way up to a minute. Totally up to you. But here on the control, we can run it here manually, just the blower and the agitation, or we can turn it all the way over here to the remote. At which point I can go with a corded remote, which is like this, comes with the machine, plugs in right here, and this will allow me to turn the machine on or off, turn the blower on or off, and the auger on or off. So that's one remote. The other type of remote that works quite well with this is right here. You've got a remote control that is wireless. So this part of the unit would plug into the machine here. This unit goes up to the attic with the installer, and they're going to be able to operate it from there. The next thing you want to control is how much material comes through the machine. We're going to do that right down here on the side of the machine. This handle will actually control the slide gate. I can open the slide gate all the way up, or I can take the slide gate down quite a bit when I'm doing walls. We just want to make sure we're not feeding material through the machine too fast, because we need to get it to break up on the way to where we're installing that product. Now, in addition, every machine in the toolkit is going to include a voltage meter. What this is for is just in case you need to work on the machine or you need to call their customer service line to repair the machine, they can diagnose it while you're in the field. Now, this is the biggest thing I wanted to talk about on this machine. We have redesigned the hopper. So as I pull the hopper down, now you can see I have a very large feed area for this machine. This machine actually will hold an entire bag, where the typical 475, 575, and most of the electrical machines on the market will only hold half a bag. You still need to cut the bag in half and feed it in there properly, but you can put a full bag in the machine, close this up, and keep going. So that is the new IDI 18E. We have packages with this, and we also have packages with this and our new vacuum. That one I'd like to talk to you about. So let's take a look at the vacuum. Now, as I was saying, we also have a vacuum with this. This vacuum is a unique design as well, exclusive to IDI. The great thing about this vacuum, a lot of guys will buy vacuums and then they wind up sucking up wood, screws, nails, animals, whatever it is. It goes through, hits the fan, knocks the fan out of balance, maybe destroys a blade, destroy the shroud on the equipment, and eventually tear up the motor. That's bad when your vacuums are the price of this type of vacuum. So what we've done unique to this vacuum is to attach the Defender right to it. Now the Defender is a very unique device. There's a metal V inside here. What that does is as pieces come through, the insulation coming through the hose right here, it's going to enter in here, come down over the V, and then into our fan. That will then go onto the bag. What we have here though is a device that will capture everything we have that we wind up bringing in with the insulation rather than destroying our vacuum. Oh, by the way, on this is also a kill switch. My vacuum will not be running when someone has the door open to the Defender. So this is a DV18, that stands for Defender Vacuum 18. We also have a kill switch here in the event that this hose is not attached properly, and there is a kill switch here in the event this hose isn't attached properly. And as you'll notice, I have a hose attached here, not the vacuum bag. The main reason for that, the worst enemy of this vacuum is the dust in the air. It is very hard on the engines and the motors, so what you're going to notice is we have at least 10 foot of 6-inch hose before we actually get to our vacuum bag that we've attached to it. And one thing I probably should have mentioned, 18 horsepower on this Defender vacuum, more than enough to do anything you need. So that's the Defender Vacuum 18. This is the IDI 18E with its extended hopper. Both great pieces of equipment, new innovations into the marketplace, and equipment that really would help you earn more money. So instead of just hearing me talk about them, let's see them in action. Again, I'm Ken Allison. This is our new equipment. If you like this stuff, you've got any more questions on it, reach out to your salesman, your local branch manager, or call us here at the corporate office. And again, we look forward to earning your business every day.